filmmaking's really hard, and the only way you're going to get better is by making films. And, you know, we went to school with a lot of people where it felt like every film they did was going to be the last film that they ever made. So they spent like years on these projects. It's like, this is not the last film you're ever going to make. Make it. If it sucks, you don't have to show it to anybody. Then take what you've learned and make another one. It's just, what's great about when you're starting out as a filmmaker is you kind of don't know any better. You just shoot and shoot and shoot, and you try stuff. It doesn't really matter. You're just happy if you get something that people kind of respond well to. And it's a process. You know, Ben talking about getting Steven and Clint for Guys and Girls Can't Be Friends. Like, we were at the point where we could start working with people like that. If we brought them onto our first film, like, they would have been like, what is going on? You know, we can't have pizza every meal. Yeah.
But yeah, he's right. If we had asked people like that to be a part of our earlier stuff, I mean, by this point we had made 3 indie feature films that had budgets under $12,000. But again, each, like Jaymes said, each thing we do gets better. And we felt that we had built up enough, not even credibility, to where we were like, we can showcase this to them. We didn't show them any of our work. We just sent them a script and told them, here's what we got. But then from having Guys and Girls, it was the catalyst that let me show that to, like, Dream Flight that you watched, that I could ask George Wendt from Cheers, be like, here's something we made that has credibility because we've worked with other name actors, and it showed that we weren't crazy, just some crazy fan or something, but we also made credible content that was finalized. Because, yeah, everything you do is going to get better. I will gladly write a script today for a short film and shoot it tomorrow and edit it that week and have it out on the internet or send it off to friends to watch or whatever this week, because I know I'll get better on the next thing. I can't sit on a project because I want to get it done, and I want to, because I know each time we do something, I learn something new, work with somebody new, discover something new. So I always tell people, don't sit there waiting to make something on your ideal budget or until it's perfect, because it's never going to be perfect. Everything we do keeps evolving and getting bigger and bigger and better. And that's what I love. The next thing that we're going to do, which we've got multiple things that we want to make right now. I don't know how we're going to do them yet, but we know they're going to be better than everything we've done, because you get better every time.
What about the person that says, like, well, this or well that, or makes excuses like, well, I don't have any money, or I don't have a famous actor, or I don't have a great camera, or I don't have this, I don't have that.
Like you said, it's all excuses, because our first movie, we found a DP from Craigslist who shot it for free, who had just graduated school in Washington, D.C., and wanted the opportunity to shoot a film. And the only reason I figured out how to make a movie was I read a book called $30 Film School, and it had the basics of how to make a movie. And my brother built me a computer for like $300 that I could edit on Adobe Premiere that I taught myself how to use. And our budget for that thing was $10,000, and it was a full-length feature. And we shot for like 20 days and had all friends. We never made a movie and just jumped into it. I think, and nowadays, I wish so bad, I think we'd be even further along if we had grown up with cell phones and editing bays, like, or not even bays, just having iMovie in your phone. Like, there's no excuse. Like, you could write a script right now. Everybody in this forum could write something, whether it's 1 page or 10 pages right now, and shoot it, whether you have actors or non-actors in it, on your phone, edit it in your phone, do color correction in your phone, and put title cards and release it. So there's no excuse about money or time or actors or resources. And if you're like, yeah, but mine's a space movie and it takes place in outer space, well, then rewrite it to where it takes place in your apartment, because utilize the resources you have. Maybe that space movie we're seeing when they get back from space. Like, but if that's the story you want to tell, then maybe you should find a way where you can do it right now.
Jaymes?
Yeah, just keep shooting. I mean, just shoot. Don't be, I mean, it's hard. You know, Ben and I have gotten to a certain level where we have to be a little careful with some of the things that we do, or some of the, obviously the money. Yeah. But we're still like, whatever, let's make something. And that should always be the feeling, is like, let's just make something. Like, let's just shoot. Like, get better as a storyteller. Like, just keep evolving. That's what it's all about.